that we're going to do is we're going to lay on our back like we're in the guard. And we're going to take the same arm to the same side leg. And we want to get our elbow underneath our knee. We want to underhook it tight. The same side. That same hand, we then lock it to our other hand. And we make a tight grip. Okay, this is the premise of the Buster guard or the Williams guard that we're talking about. So that means when I have my partner, when I get the hand to the mat, it allows me to reach the back of my knee. Because when he has good posture, he's too far away. So when I break his posture and get his hand to the mat, I can bring my knee closer to my head, and then I underhook it. Now I make my grip, and then I frame against his face. From here, it makes it very easy to get my other leg out, and I climb it over the top of his shoulder, crossing my feet. Now I have his head and his arm trapped inside of my triangle. Now we have to close the triangle. Hips up. We bring the arm across Jim's body. Controlling the head, I now move my legs into the proper position. My right leg has to go straight across, shoulder blade to shoulder blade. It can't be down here. My foot has to be on his shoulder. And then I clamp down. 2 hands on the head, hips up, and I get my tap. One more time.
You said, oh, thank you.
How's this?
Yeah.
So look, hand to the mat, I reach up. I lock my hands and I swivel my arm around, framing in front of his face. Now I swing this leg up here. When this happens, a lot of times the guy tries to go inside of the leg, right? He tries to frame on my leg, making it very easy to climb to the top. Now I have his head and one arm inside of my legs. I pick my hips up, and that brings his hand up. I need this to be a cross. This shoulder cuts off the blood flow to this side of the carotid artery, and my leg on the other side cuts off the blood flow to the other carotid artery. Now, once I get him here, I have to keep him here until I finish my lock. I control his posture by controlling his head, which is the top of the lever, and now I get my legs into position. Positioning my right leg straight across his shoulders, and then my left leg, the back of my knee goes over my shoelaces. This is very tight right now. Now I squeeze my knees together, pull down on his head, and pick my hips up for my submission, okay? So without the Buster guard, it would look something like this, where I'm just looking to stuff one leg and capture his head and arm in between my legs. And then we want to move into the submission position where I bring my leg across his shoulder blades to get my tap.